What if I told you that skipping your daily coffee run could quietly make you $36,500 richer in just 10 years? At first, it sounds almost too simple. Just save $10 a day. But behind this small habit lies a powerful lesson in personal finance. A lesson about consistency, compound growth, and the surprising impact of small choices. Let's break it down. $10 a day might seem like pocket change, a quick meal, a couple of fancy lattes, or a ride share across town. But over a year, that's $3,650. Multiply that by 10 years, and you have $36,500. It's simple math, yet it reveals something important. The everyday decisions we make with our money add up faster than we think. But what if we take this even further? What if, instead of just tucking that money under your mattress, you put it to work? That's where the magic of compound interest comes in. Compound interest is often called the eighth wonder of the world. Imagine planting a tree. At first, it's small, but as it grows, it spreads its branches, and every year it gets a little bigger. Compound interest works the same way. When you save money in an account that pays interest, not only does your original money earn interest, but the interest itself also starts earning more interest. Over time, your money doesn't just add up, it multiplies. Let's say you put your $10 a day into a high-yield savings account, or invest it in a low-cost index fund that averages a 6% annual return. After 10 years, you won't just have $36,500, you could have over $48,000, thanks to the power of compounding. That's the difference between just saving and letting your money work for you. But building wealth isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet. It's also about understanding your own habits and behaviors. Have you ever felt the urge to buy something just because you had a rough day? That's emotional spending, a common trap. Or maybe as you start earning more, your expenses quietly creep up alongside your income. This is called lifestyle inflation. It's easy to fall into, but recognizing it is the first step to breaking the cycle. This is where the 50, 30 hours and 20 rule comes in handy. It's a simple budgeting method. 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% gets saved or invested. It helps you strike a balance between enjoying life now and building a foundation for the future. And if you want a more hands-on approach, try zero-based budgeting or the envelope system. With zero-based budgeting, every dollar you earn is assigned a job, whether it's for bills, savings, or fun. The envelope system means actually putting your spending money into physical envelopes. When an envelope's empty, you're done spending in that category for the month. Both methods make you more mindful of your spending. But life is unpredictable. That's why having an emergency fund is crucial. Imagine losing your job or facing a sudden expense. An emergency fund gives you breathing room, so you don't need to rely on high-interest debt or drain your savings meant for other goals. Aim for at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses tucked away just in case. Now, let's talk about investing for beginners. You might have heard of index funds or ETFs. These are collections of stocks that track the overall market, like the S&P 500. They're low cost, easy to understand, and historically, they've provided solid returns over the long run. If you're worried about picking the perfect time to invest, consider dollar-cost averaging. Invest a fixed amount regularly, no matter what the market is doing. Sometimes you'll buy when prices are high, sometimes when they're low. but over time, it smooths out the bumps. And don't forget about diversification. It's like not putting all your eggs in one basket. By spreading your money across different types of investments, stocks, bonds, and maybe even some high-yield savings, you lower your risk and increase your chances of steady growth. But what about making more money? There are two types of income: active and passive. Active income is what you earn from your job, trading your time for money. Passive income, on the other hand, is money that keeps coming in with little ongoing effort. Think royalties from a digital product, a blog that earns ad revenue, or dividends from investments. If you're looking to boost your savings rate, consider starting a side hustle. Freelancing, selling digital products, or teaching a skill online. In today's digital age, the options are endless. It all comes down to a mindset shift. Many of us grow up hearing that money is always scarce, that there's never enough to go around. But what if you start to see money as a tool, a resource that, when managed well, can help you create freedom and opportunities? This is the abundance mindset. Instead of focusing on what you lack, you focus on what you can create. Of course, building good money habits takes practice. Delaying gratification, choosing not to buy something now so you can have something better later, is a skill. Remember the marshmallow test? Kids who waited for a second marshmallow ended up with better outcomes later in life. The same principle applies to your finances. Every small sacrifice now is a step toward a brighter future. If you're ready to take control of your finances, start with the basics. Track your spending for a month. Set up a simple budget. Automate your savings so $10 a day, or whatever amount works for you, gets whisked away before you even see it. Build an emergency fund, even if it's just a few $100s to start. And when you're ready, dip your toes into investing, beginning with index funds or a high-yield savings account. And if you want to go deeper, check out some classic books on personal finance. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki will change the way you think about assets and liabilities. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel dives into the emotions and behaviors that drive our financial decisions. Your Money or Your Life by Vicki Robin offers a step-by-step approach to transforming your relationship with money. And The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley reveals the surprising habits of everyday millionaires. So next time you think $10 doesn't matter, remember, every small choice builds the future you'll wake up to in 10 years. Start today. Your future self will thank you.